Happy Pride, everyone! This year I want to celebrate by showing you what plants you can grow to capture all those awesome pride colors in your own garden. I'm Gardener Koo, here with my little puppy Nacho, and yes, I know he doesn't seem that small, but trust me, he's going to be a big boy. He is only 3 months old. So now on to the flag of many colors. Red, I'm going to go with one of my absolute favorites, Neoregelia Fireball. No, it does not smell like cinnamon. This guy can grow in the ground or stuck in a tree, and it needs full sun to get the best red color, and water sprayed into its cup once a week. Another great one is red lettuce. So many varieties to choose from. I had one landscaper client that used to use red lettuce in her clients' pots as an ornamental, and she would get so much guff from her clients about it. Well, they are wrong. Lettuce is a beautiful plant with large, shiny leaves. Try it. Lettuce likes fertile soil, regular water, and full sun in the cool months and part shade in the hot. So on to orange, my favorite color, and the second rarest plant leaf color. The pains I have gone through to find leaves in this color. Libertia peregrins is a beautiful plant that fits the bill. It looks like a grass, it's evergreen, and it's super easy to grow. It likes full sun, moderate water, and really isn't fussy about the soil. Another beauty is Sedum nussbaumerianum. Such a fun name to try to pronounce. I'll put the name in the description so you can find it. This succulent is super easy, it likes full sun, good drainage. You just want to handle it gently. Touching the leaves makes them fall off. And finally, for the piece de resistance, Aechmea blanchetiana. This Brazilian hottie is a real statement piece. You want to give it full sun for the best orange color and bring it indoors in winter, or you could put it in your garden igloo like me. Mine are still a little yellow from coming out of said igloo, but they should orange up in a couple weeks. She likes it dry, and I plant them in pathway bark from Home Depot. I got that tip from my sister's neighbor down in San Diego, and it has changed how I grow these in such a positive way. Before, I always had them rotting out, and now they're bulletproof as long as I protect them from the combo of cold and wet. Yellow. Oh, yellow. It's one of the easiest colored leaves to find out there. I'm not really sure why, but I'm guessing there's some sort of evolutionary biology sort of reason. A great yellow leaf is Ceanothus Diamond Heights, this one right here. It's one of the few non-weed California natives, and it makes a beautiful ground cover. It also has the bonus of dainty true blue flowers in the spring that smell lightly of lilac. It likes full sun and low water once established, and it also needs really good drainage. Another great yellow is also a ground cover. It's Golden Creeping Jenny. It has bright leaves and is super easy to grow. Regular water, any soil, part shade to full sun. It's a great plant. You'll also see me using it as a cascader in my Murderbot suspended garden video. So green is cheating, obviously. So to make it more of a challenge, we'll do green flowers instead. A great low-care one is Euphorbia wulfenii. This low-effort beauty is from Australia, and it can take part shade to full sun. It's drought-tolerant, and for me, it seems to tolerate basically any soil conditions. It also reseeds freely, but not aggressively, so just be aware. It also makes an exquisite cut flower. Just be sure to flame the tip before putting it in a vase. It has a sap that is irritating, so do wear long sleeves and gloves when working with it. Another green beauty is Nicotiana Mojito. This is a type of flowering tobacco. It is a perennial in warm zones and an annual in your colder ones. Mine aren't blooming yet, so I snuck some video of a neighbor's gorgeous one. Tobacco is one of the earliest pesticides. You take the leaves and you soak them in water for a few hours, and then you spray that water onto your infected plants. So blue is the hardest color. A lot of times people say a plant has blue leaves, and you're like, are you tripping? I have one true blue for you, and the other, well, I may be tripping. This is Senecio mandraliscae. It's a true blue, and it's a succulent that doesn't need much water. I haven't watered mine in years, other than rain. It makes cuttings really easily, and the flowers attract bees like crazy. You want to grow it in part sun to full sun, and you get a really beautiful blue pop of color in your garden. I do have to say, though, it's now been renamed to Curio repens. God, I hate plant biologists. They are constantly renaming species and genus, and it gets so confusing. Okay, so now this next blue is Blue in Spirit, the stunning Podocarpus Icee Blue. This regal tree likes regular water and full sun. As a bonus, it's one of the cleanest trees you can grow. It does not shed its leaves very often, and it makes a great addition next to a driveway or a lawn. If you're enjoying this video, please hit like and subscribe. We still have 6 more colors to go. And send me a comment if you're having trouble finding a color you want to use in your garden. For my purple plant, I have the gorgeous Tradescantia pallida purpurea. Now, I have all the plant names in the description. I am 3 or so names behind on that, so my husband's going to be mad at me for dead naming it, but I just haven't learned the new ones. You can grow this one in full sun to part shade, and on water, honestly, I grow it in both my tropical garden and in my drier succulent garden. It does like good drainage, so be sure to give it that. And it will reward you with the best color ever. So a textural as well as amazingly colored purple is this Rex begonia. This genus comes in many different colors, but this purple-silver combination is my favorite. I don't know the name because I picked it up from a grocery outlet where it was being sold as a houseplant. Rexy likes moderate water, isn't fussy about soil, and likes full to part shade. So black is a hard color to find in the garden, but oh my, if you have it, it's a showstopper. So what I'm growing here is Ophiopogron nigricin, also known as black mondo grass. I've grown it in full sun to full shade, and I've not had problems in either. You just need to change how much you water it depending on how much sun it gets. It handles all soils. One warning, it grows so slow, so slow. The next one is the exotic calocasia, also known as elephant ears. These come in some crazy leaf colors and some fun shapes, and they just scream tropics. Give them rich soil and give them a ton of water. Full sun to part shade for best color. Now, brown is a hard one because it's usually a leaf color you're trying to avoid, and believe me, I have a ton of that. But if you're trying to do brown on purpose, Kalanchoe or Kalanchoe, depending on how you pronounce it, is a stunning succulent to use as a statement piece in your garden. Kalanchoe barrensis Fang has fuzzy leaves and rich brown, and they really don't look like they belong from planet Earth. You want to grow these in full sun with low water and good drainage. Do protect them from frost. These guys are from Madagascar, and they do not know what snow or ice is. For another great beauty, for part shade in a warm climate or full sun on the coast, I give you Neoregelia namaskar. This brown striped beauty likes to get all of its water through its cup, so you want to be sure to top water these plants. But for everything else in the garden, you want to avoid getting water on the leaves. For light blue, we have that same old problem of blue leaves. And for these last 3 colors, I'm going to rely a lot on the genus of succulents Echeverias, also known as hennin chicks. I used to grow this one, but I don't anymore, the common hennin chicks, botanically known as Echeveria glauca. This blue beauty likes full sun, low to average water, and good drainage. They are super easy to grow and they multiply really quickly. Another blue would be this beautiful agave mediopicta, also known as a century plant. Let me tell you, weeding agaves is pure hell. These little suckers have sharp thorns and a toxin in them that just hurts so much. Clicky and I have this British podcast we listen to, and they always call them agaves, and it makes my skin crawl every time. You want to give them full sun, low water, and good drainage. For pink, let's go to the gorgeous and aptly named Echeveria Afterglow. This beauty was my first love in succulents. She gets these giant rosettes of that stunning pink leaves covered in a thin film of white powder. She is spectacular, and you should grow her. You want to give her low water, full sun, and good drainage. Do watch out for aphids when she flowers. Another great pink one is Cordyline Electric Pink. This plant is from Australia, and it really makes a statement in the garden. Those hot pink stripes are just stunning, and you can even weave baskets out of its leaves. Let me tell you, the pandemic led me down some weird paths. Give her full sun to part shade, low water, and honestly, any type of soil. You want to beware of gophers, though. They love it. I planted all of mine in gopher baskets, and they still found a way to get in and eat a few. Now to our final color, the beautiful and mysterious leaf color of white. These are good plants for all you moon garden people out there. Something I honestly just don't understand. But you know what? To each their own. And what do you know? We have another California native on the list. Also, not a weed. Dudleya brittonii. This unusual succulent needs great drainage and full sun. This one is a little more difficult to grow because it also doesn't want any summer water. I've been growing it for a few years and it's definitely been a struggle. Lastly, the Mexican snowball, Echeveria elegans, is one of my favorites, and it's so easy to grow and it multiplies like crazy. part shade to full sun, low to regular water, not fussy about soil. It is such an easy ground cover, and it also replicates so fast it's a great one to share. Thanks for watching, and I hope I gave you some inspiration to get some colored leaves in your own garden for Pride. Now, go to your local Pride Mart and get a little weird. I'm Gardener Koo, here with Nacho, and go get your hands dirty.